next news comes from Pakistan.
Mm.
In a small village in the Attock district, an 18-year-old girl and a 21-year-old boy were beheaded by the girl's father and uncle. The
What?
police are call Yes, the police are calling this an honor killing. Apparently, the young girl and the young boy were having a relationship out of wedlock, and to secure the family's honor, uh, they waited until the boy arrived at the girl's house, and then her father and uncle walked in, tied both of them up with ropes, and then beheaded them with a sharp object. We're not sure if that was a machete or what that was. Fortunately, both the father and the uncle have been arrested.
Okay, so where is this? 18-year-old. So the girl was 18. The boy was 20-year-old boy. Were Oh wait, both of them were beheaded.
Yes, both of them were beheaded by the girl's father
So the
and her
father
uncle.
beheaded the boyfriend and his own daughter.
Yes.
Beheaded her for dating a boy.
That's what it's looking like. Yes, they're
Well,
still conducting the investigation, but it looks like they were having a relationship, and they walked in, and apparently they were waiting for him to get there, and when he walked in, they tied them both up and beheaded them.
holy fuck. The police is calling it an honor killing. So according to police, this was because they were dating. The man. So the father and the father's brother, the uncle, basically helped him. So two brothers got together and they beheaded two young happy couple. The man arrived at the girl's house and her father and uncle walked in, tied both victims' ropes, beheaded them with a sharp object. Both suspects have been arrested. What's the penalty for this in Pakistan? They're gonna get killed.
I mean, the if they're found guilty, I mean the penalty is death.
Right.
But if they were found to be in the right after the investigation is done, they found to be, that she was having sexual relations outside of marriage. I don't see them suffering much of a punishment.
I think they will still get the punishment in Pakistan, even if it was an honor killing. No?
I would certainly hope so. I'm not entirely familiar and well versed on that, but I would hope so.
Yeah, they would. They would. I mean, Pakistan is fucking fucked up, but I'm hoping not that fucked up.
Right.
I mean, so fucking hell. I mean, I can't imagine, like, did they behead one of them and then the other one? And I can't imagine if one of them was watching the other one being beheaded and knowing that they're next. They're like, that's so fucking insane. Jesus Christ.
Right.
Imagine just being happy and enjoying someone else's company.
Absolutely.
And then this happens to them. This is a fucking nightmare.
Right. They're more concerned with the way that other people in them than they are about having their daughter alive and happy.
Right, and I think they knew they're gonna get arrested, but they took their chances because the honor of their family is more important than anything else. Based on what I've heard of from other people doing honor killing, even after getting arrested, they do not regret what they did. They think they brought honor back to their family by doing this, by doing this cleansing. Fucking hell. Let's see what the top comment is. Gary is saying that's not religion. It's more about culture. Oh, come on, Gary. The culture is religion. First of all, this is Pakistan. You know what Pakistan's culture is? Pakistan has only one culture. It's Islam. It's Islamic culture.
Absolutely.
The entire country was founded based on Islam. Christopher is saying honor killings, fucking savages. Exactly. Hadi is saying this happens very often in the religion of peace countries. Yep, well, even if it happens once, it's way too often. Danny is saying, and murder doesn't bring shame on the family. Nope, apparently fucking not, because it was a murder. It was apparently they find it it was a murder that was done for the right cause. Some backward people around, and all because they fell in love. Ironically, the basic principle apparently of most religions. Yeah, they claim that's the most religions. Anything but is anti-love. Religion is anti-love. And to people that say this is culture, like, what culture are they referring to exactly? Like, this is in Islam. I don't
Right.
understand. Which culture?
Culture, I mean, religion is a part of culture. A culture is influenced by many things, and religion is the main influence in most cultures, including Pakistan. In fact, in Pakistan, it is the main influence in their culture. Like Armin said, Islam is their culture.
Yeah, you see, okay, so first of all, even if something is culture, sometimes cultures are shitty, and we shit on bad culture just as we do with religion. And sometimes culture and religion mix so much that it's hard for you to see where culture begins and religion ends. And religion influences the culture, and culture influences the religion. But in this case, that line is not at all fuzzy. Okay, this is definitely Islam. Okay, I always admit when something is mostly something else, and religion has some influence, or maybe religion has no influence. But to deny the influence of religion here is insane. But this is okay. Let me see. Theo is saying I'm late. Hi Theo. Hey, so the mad gay theist, the mad gay theist is saying, I will never understand finding honor in murder. It's beyond disgusting. The thing is that killing and what we murder back in the day could bring glory. That's the number one. If you look at any part of history in anywhere, defeating enemies, defeating disgusting so-called people was glorious and brought honor. So it's not something that is bizarre if you look at it historically. It's only bizarre because now we have higher and better moral standards, right? The problem with religion is that it doesn't let go of these barbaric standards, right? It just brings the past to now. It's just like we're trying to move on and be better people, and religion keeps bringing the past back to now.
Right. Yeah, and that's one of the reasons that I personally don't believe that we can reform religion in which their fundamentals rely on these principles that our current society and our current culture are completely against. You can't ask a religion to change their fundamental principles and still operate with the same level of belief, and conviction.
Yeah. And again, people that say, "Oh, we can make religion better," I always say, "No, we can do much better than religion."
Absolutely.
Theo is saying, "Damn, honor-based systems are awful. Honor should be determined by how much dignity and love we give each other, not this 7th century nonsense." Exactly. Muscal is saying, at least Catholics don't go off killing people for stuff like this. Well, they used to. One of the 10 commandments is thou shalt not kill. Well, I mean, there's also commandments that tells you to kill. Score 1 for the Catholics. No, it's not score 1 for the Catholics. The commandments that tells you not to kill are next to the commandments that tell you that if you don't respect your parents, you should be stoned to death. So, anyways, Theo Mackey is saying this isn't killing enemies in battle. This is predetermined murder. Yeah, I'm just saying the killing in general, killing for honor, killing for bringing glory, like even assassinations, right? Assassinating somebody evil, somebody disgusting, as they define disgusting, a king. These would bring honor. This would bring glory, which is insane. So I'm just saying.
Yeah. So
yeah, go on.
So when you lived in these old times, the only time that people would the only thing that people knew about you was your name, and your name was something that you carried on to your children. And so whenever somebody heard your name, that was like your credit score is today. If you had a good name, then people would give you goods. They'd be more likely to help you out, or more likely to give you credit for goods. And so if somebody in your family, so-called quote unquote, tarnished your family's honor, the only way that you could redeem that honor is by killing that person who stole the honor from your family. And to a lot of people, honor was more important than their family, especially if that family member was a female.
Right, exactly. I bet you if it was the other way around, it like if their son had went and had sex with somebody, they wouldn't be doing this.
They would have thrown them a party.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, but maybe not if it was outside of marriage. Maybe they just make him do tawbah and ask for forgiveness or something like that.
Right.
But I'm just saying they don't feel it was because their daughter was approached that they feel such shame and disgust. If their son was doing something like this, they wouldn't think like shame was being brought to the family like this. Muskel is saying, I do realize the Catholics crusades, but that was many centuries ago. Yeah, but that's even within the essence of of Christian religion. Yeah, but again, yeah, Islam is way worse than Christianity, if that's the point.
Well,
yes.
Yeah, I mean, Islam is 400 years younger than Christianity. So if you go back 400 years in Christianity, that puts you right in the Crusades. So,
right.
Our religions are right there along the same learning curve.
I don't know. I think even if you compare the scripture, both of them are nonsense. Both of them are barbaric. Both of them are shitty. But Islam is definitely worse. Islam is more violent. Islam is more has more instructions for getting mixed with the government. So yeah.
Right. So that's true.
Atheist Republic's mission is to give atheists around the world a louder voice. In order for us to be able to continue the Atheist Republic, we need your help. If we reach 100 patrons, we'll finally be able to afford all our costs. Help us get there